Okay, I'm sure you all were expecting this, so here it is, Newsday Tuesday Tony Awards edition.
It's Newsday Tuesday.
All right, so obviously there's a lot to talk about. So I'm not going to talk about everything. I'm just going to kind of go over the stuff that I really liked or stuff that I thought was important. All right, first of all, the opening, I thought it was really fun. I like they incorporated, all the shows nominated for Best Musical and Revival, and then a couple other ones like 9 to 5 was in there. Okay, so one of the awards I was really excited about was actually not presented during the regular Tony, show. It was presented earlier at the Creative Arts Tonys, I think it's called, and it was for Best Book of a Musical. And I was really hoping because Title of Show was only nominated for one award, and it was for Best Book of a Musical for Hunter Bell, and it lost to Billy Elliot. And here's my problem with this: Billy Elliot was based on a movie, and so the book already has like a concept to draw upon, and basically they just have to adapt the movie, adapt the screenplay. But Title of Show was an original concept. Hunter and Jeff and Heidi and Susan essentially created the show themselves. They didn't have, a movie or any source material to work from. And so I felt like that really deserved it more. But, I'm sure Billy Elliot is a fantastic show. I mean, it won 10 Tonys. It's got to be, it's got to be fantastic. And then, there was Shrek the Musical won the only award that I really thought it should be nominated for, which was Best Costume Design. And, those costumes are pretty awesome. I'm not going to lie to you. And so there were performances from all the shows nominated for Best Musical, which were Shrek, Billy Elliot, Next to Normal, and Rock of Ages. And then there were performances from all the musicals nominated for Best Revival, which were Guys and Dolls, West Side Story, Pal Joey, and Hair. And then there were performances from three shows that are on tour right now, which is kind of a weird choice, which were Mamma Mia, Legally Blonde, and Jersey Boys. Okay, in terms of the performances, Shrek, it was fun seeing Christopher Sieber. I love Christopher Sieber. I'm a big Christopher Sieber fan. It's fun seeing him dance on his knees the whole time. Um, Not really my thing. And then Rock of Ages was horrible. I hated it. Amy Spanger was terrible. And usually I'm an Amy Spanger fan, but she was. And Constantine Maroulis just annoys me. The Billy Elliot performance was okay. It was a weird scene. I felt like there was a juxtaposition of, because I'm a big fan of the movie. So there was a juxtaposition of like the scene with Billy when he's having like a breakdown and tapping and stuff like that, which in the movie was really awesome and a huge scene, and a lot of it I feel like was made by the scenery, and so since it's a lot more difficult to create this kind of scenery on stage, I thought they made interesting choices, but I don't know if I really like those choices. And then they also juxtaposed that with the miners' frustration and the riot and all that, and it didn't really work for me. But Next to Normal, oh my god, the performance from Next to Normal was absolutely, like, it blew me away. It was the standout performance of the night. It was Alice Ripley being incredible, Aaron Tveit being beautiful and incredible, and J. Robert Spencer being amazing. And I found it on YouTube and I've watched it like 15 times since then. And I will, whatever, don't judge me. So I'll probably link that in the sidebar. So then the revival performances. Hair. I really want to see this production of Hair. Gavin Creel, oh, God, I love him. And Sasha Allen and Casey Levy and Will Swenson. Amazing people. And I'm sure it's a fantastic performance. But their song choice, it's not Hair, the title song, it's not my favorite song in the show. It's kind of eh. Whatever. I was okay about it. I was eh about it. A little disappointed because I was hoping they would do Aquarius, or because they did Let the Sunshine In earlier in the opening, so, obviously they're not going to do it again. So, whatever. West Side Story was really good. I mean, they featured Karen Olivo a little bit, who I love a lot, and you know Josefina Scaglione. I hope I pronounced that right. Who is Maria, and Matt Kavanaugh, who is beautiful, and Tony. Um, and it was really really good. It's actually one of my favorite scenes from the show, so that was cool. It was cool to see that. Then, well, Pal Joey was just the only clip from that was Stockard Channing performing during the opening. She performed a little bit. She was good. The Guys and Dolls performance, I was when it was coming on, I was like, ugh, Guys and Dolls. It's it's an okay show. I wasn't expecting much from it, but then I realized, oh yeah, Titus Burgess is in it, and Titus Burgess is of course incredible. So he sang "Sit Down, You Rockin' the Boat" with most of the cast. It was just incredible. It was amazing, and I mean there were some sound issues, but in terms of the performance, it was fantastic. Okay, so getting down to pretty much the important awards. Featured actor in a play went to Roger Robinson for Joe Turner's Come and Gone. Featured actress in a play went to Angela Lansbury for Blithe Spirit. I was so happy. Although I feel like once you've won 5 Tonys, you can just get up. You should be able to just get up there and be like, "Sup, thanks, see ya," which I would love to see Angela Lansbury do, of course. Lead actor in a play went to Jeffrey Rush for Exit the King, which is pretty awesome. Jeffrey Rush is super legit. And lead actress went to Marcia Gay Harden, which is pretty awesome because she went to UT, and it's my school. Best revival of a play went to The Norman Conquests, and best play went to God of Carnage. Featured actor in a musical went to Gregory Jabara from Billy Elliot. Featured actress in a musical went to Karen Olivo for West Side Story, which I was so excited about. Her speech was beautiful. She was crying. I was happy for her, etc. Lead actor in a musical went to the 3 boys from Billy Elliot: David Alvarez, Trent Kowalik, and Kirill Kulish. And their speech, it was cute. They got up there, like kind of like didn't really know which one of them to speak and who should say what when, and it was, and they're all like 14, and and it was the first time that lead actor in a musical has ever gone to 3 people at once. And so then lead actress in a musical went to, of course, Alice Ripley for being incredible. She is just amazing. Best revival of a musical went to Hair, duh. And best musical went to Billy Elliot. Okay, so I know that's probably a really long video, and you're probably like, oh, who's this fag talking about Broadway? But, there's just so much to cover with the Tonys. I'll probably post a video on my personal channel. I don't know yet. So, check out for that. And I will see you Sunday for Super Vlog Sunday.